Once upon a time, in a field full of rabbits, lived a little rabbit named Finnley. Now Finnley loved nothing more than running. Every morning when the sun came up, he would hop out of bed, stretch his legs, and zoom around the field all day. All the other rabbits thought this was very silly, but they didn't mind because Finnley was their fastest rabbit. They would often gather around and cheer as he lapped them all with ease. One day, Finnley was showing off for the other rabbits when he came across something he'd never seen before. It was a large, shiny object that looked like a giant beetle. And just as he was about to give it a try, a gruff voice startled him. "Hey, you want to go fast, little rabbit? Hop on my shell and I'll show you what speed really means." Before Finnley could respond, the creature began moving, and before he knew it, they were out of the field and deep in the forest. As they raced along, Finnley noticed that, although his legs were moving twice as fast as the creature's, they were going nowhere. "Are we there yet?" he shouted over the wind. "Almost," called back the creature. "Just a little further, and then we're off to the races." Excited, Finnley pedaled faster, but soon his legs began to ache. "I don't think I can keep this up," he gasped. The creature slowed down and said, "Hop off now, little rabbit. Go on and run as fast as you can back to the field. I'll be watching." With that, he disappeared behind a tree, and Finnley was left all alone. As he slowly hopped back to the field, his head hung low. All the other rabbits noticed him and surrounded him, asking what had happened. Finnley told them about the speedy tortoise and how he'd lost the race. The rabbits all laughed and said, "You're the fastest rabbit we know, Finnley. You'll always be speedy to us." But Finnley wasn't so sure. He wanted to be fast, like the tortoise, but no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't even get close to the finish line first. The next day, Finnley went back to the forest to find the tortoise and ask for some help. When the tortoise saw him coming, he said, "So you want to be fast like me? Well, come and see me again, when you can run 10 laps around the field without stopping." Then he disappeared into his shell. Determined to win the race, Finnley ran and ran until he had done 9 laps. But by this point, he was exhausted. Just as he was about to give up, he heard a familiar voice. "Need some help, Finnley?" The other rabbits had come to watch him. And together, they all ran the final lap, crossing the finish line just as the sun came up. From that day on, Finnley was still the fastest rabbit in the field. But he never forgot the valuable lesson he learned from an unlikely friend. Slow and steady wins the race.